What's up, Warsaw?
It's the What's Up Warsaw show. All the upcoming events around the county with the Benton County Enterprise. Now, on to the show.
And welcome to Benton County Enterprise TV. I'm Vorce. We got some news for you. Hey, all kinds of cool stuff have been happening since the beginning of the year. We've already covered the Person of the Year, Chuck Alcorn down there at Hawthorne Bank. That was super cool. New graffiti down in the valley. Rolling Perfections has these great big giant trailers and had a graffiti artist come in and do them all up. So really changing the landscape down there. If you've seen the cover for this week's paper with the bear and the lion, the mountain lion, Tyler, did you see the mountain lion?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, that cat looks a little mean. That's a wild cat there.
For sure.
Yeah, but it's really cool. You know, we're good information there. We got all kinds of stuff happening this week. Also, Devon's Beat is covered this week's paper. Devon is a young man up in the Lincoln area, was diagnosed with some heart issues at the age of 10. Now he's a sophomore, and his mother is really making sure that she's getting screenings for children to make sure that anything that can be found early, they have a lot better chance. Lots of ribbon cutting's been going on. We had the Harbor Salon up on Main Street. We the People Cattle Company up there in Lincoln. Back in the news again with a ribbon cutting up there. Tyler's doing some really cool stuff there. Breaking ground for the Dairy Queen down in the valley. That's pretty cool. Are you excited about that, Tyler?
Oh, really excited.
Yeah. Yep. It got the Fix coffee shop that's coming down into the valley. So economic development is doing fantastic. The chamber's doing a fantastic job. Joanne Lane over there at Benton County Economic Development, she is just a go-getter. Then we have some other cool stuff that you can get involved with the paper. Local links. If you're interested in a really good way to stay in a really solid advertising campaign, the local links are for you. It runs $45 a month. Give me a call at 660-438-6312 and we can get you set up on that. That's a way to keep in touch on a monthly basis. Just fantastic. Back to the Bears and Mountain Lions. Our next guest is going to tell us a little bit of story about what did he get? A bobcat down on his farm. I'll be right back with Logan. And welcome back to Benton County Enterprise TV. Out and about in the woods can be dangerous, and you can encounter all kinds of critters and stuff. And today I got Logan here. Logan, you've had quite the encounter. First, tell us a little bit about you.
I'm 15. I'm from Fristow, Missouri, and do a lot of hunting.
Do a lot of hunting. And you had a really unique experience. When was this?
Sunday or Saturday.
Okay. And what happened?
Came home from working and seen a bobcat over the hill. Decided to shoot it.
Nice. Okay. So, you know, going out and hunting and stuff like that is super cool, but this is kind of a unique deal because you don't see a lot of bobcats around here.
Right.
Right? Why is it important to help keep these thinned down?
So they don't kill all your livestock?
Okay. Yeah, because it can really affect the farmers and ranchers and stuff like that. The chickens.
Yes.
They eat a lot of chickens, don't they?
We had probably a dozen chickens and they ate them all.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, and it's cost of eggs and everything right now.
Yeah.
It really hits the pocketbook. So, let's talk about the fun stuff. All right. How big was it?
Around 29 pounds.
Okay. How does that fit within like the average weights of bobcats?
It's a little over average.
A little over average?
Yeah.
All right. Do you know like how big it was?
Ooh, I'd say probably around 3 feet maybe.
3 feet? Because it took them almost the whole tailgate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How big were the pads?
The paws?
Yeah. Like as big as your hand?
No, I'd say it's probably a little smaller.
Okay.
Maybe 3 inches wide.
Okay. So what's is there a season for these ones?
Yes,
For bobcats?
it usually runs from November, the middle of November to about the end of February.
Okay. It must be a really hard season because you don't see them very often.
No,
Yeah.
but when you do, that's when you need to take your chance to kill one because, like you said, you don't see them very often, so it's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime deal.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so what do you do with it afterwards?
You can get it mounted, you can just get the hide tanned,
Uh-huh.
or you can just do a skull mount.
Okay, and what are you opting to do?
I think I'm going to get a piece of driftwood and get a full body mount.
Oh, nice. Okay, that is very cool. What kind of what got you into hunting, and what makes it that you get to just go and do this kind of stuff?
I think the first thing that really got me into hunting was going to Duckhorn Lodge in Urich,
Okay.
and that got me into duck hunting, and then from there I just got into deer hunting real well, and hunting whatever comes around.
Yep, there you go. All right. Well, looking out for the family farm, protecting all that you guys need to protect, right?
Yeah.
And having a little bit of fun with it. Congratulations, and the pictures are just amazing. You'll have to send us some pictures and updates when you get the mounts all done.
Sounds good.
All right. Hey, Logan, taking care of business. We're going to take a quick break and be right back.
Hi, I'm Pam Grove, owner and broker of Advantage Real Estate. Our goal is to make you feel at home while you're looking for your home. Our team of professional agents are rooted in the community and proud to call Warsaw home. If you're looking for property, we invite you to stop by and see us. Our goal is to make you glad that you did.
Welcome back to Benton County Enterprise TV. We are here today talking a little bit about health and wellness in our area. And I got Bonnie here. Who are you, lady?
I'm Bonnie with the Benton County Health Department with the WIC program, promoting that today with you.
Okay. What does WIC provide? What is WIC?
WIC is for supplemental nutrition package for families in need, including mothers, infants, and children. That also includes fathers and grandparents and guardians and foster care families who are taking care of children that are from the ages 0 to age 5. We also provide a nutritional education for the families as well. We don't just give them the supplemental food package and say, here you are. We provide healthy nutrition education and recipes. We also provide breastfeeding education and support for our mothers who are breastfeeding or planning on breastfeeding. We definitely have the education there that
Nice.
we at the office.
Okay. And you cover all of Benton County,
Yes, I do.
right? Okay. The program has really kind of upped its game this year, hasn't it? The WIC program.
Oh, yes, it has. They have increased the food varieties that have been approved for WIC. Of course, we have our eggs, but they've also gone for the yogurt package. You can get Go-Gurts now, and this is something that will be a healthy snack for the kids. You can always freeze them in the summertime and give them as a
Really?
freezy pop.
Have you ever had that, Tyler, as a freezy pop?
I have actually.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I would never again.
And as a part of their cheese package, they've now gone to the string cheese.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, it's a healthier option for the kids. It's more of a child-friendly way of eating the cheese and getting that calcium into their diet.
Okay.
As well as they've gotten a lot more varieties of the cereals, including, things that hadn't been approved on WIC before. So, look for definitely.
Yeah, and this is name brand stuff too.
Name brand, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Messing up.
That's all right. Well, it's really interesting, and so you guys have all kinds of information. The calendar that you were showing me earlier.
Yes.
This thing is really cool. And where can they get something like this?
You can come over to the Benton County Health Department, and we can, talk to you about nutrition and talk to you about the WIC program and seeing if you qualify. And, we do have WIC calendars there to, it also provides a healthy recipe for each month and a good way of keeping track of all of your appointments. And we try to provide those for all of our WIC families and making sure that they make their appointments.
Okay. So somebody who's having a hard time, what are the steps? Just come in and see you and then you start walking them through the programs?
Well, they can call on the phone, they can walk in, and basically WIC is an income driven program. So I do have an income guidelines sheet. I don't know if he can see it or not.
Well, we'll put it up there. We'll get this information readily available too. So
Yeah.
Okay, so so different incomes all over the place there too.
Right.
Okay, all right, and that goes up to families of 5?
Well, actually, even beyond families of 5. This was just a shortened version of it.
Yeah, okay. How do they get a hold of you? How do they start receiving the help?
Okay, they can call the health department and talk to one of the WIC staff, and we can first see if they qualify by the income guidelines, then see what type of family dynamic they're in. If it's a father that has custody of his children and needs that extra assistance with them, and if they're ages from 0 to 5 years of age, they can possibly qualify. If it's a prenatal mom, she's needing to have a healthy diet during that pregnancy. So we're here for that. So if she's, we'll look at her income, and if she doesn't have any income, there is some, guidelines that she may qualify for the program even without having, any type of income.
Okay.
So it's just a matter of us looking at that and just verifying that they're a Benton County resident. If they're another resident in another town, they can still qualify if they want to drive to Warsaw for meeting our appointments or other throughout the state. There's WIC offices all over, so we can definitely help them get set up that way.
You can also call 660-438-2876 and contact the WIC office. That's where they'll find you.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing all this and helping take care of all of our folks. What else you got for us?
Well, I just wanted to let you guys know before I go, some of our upcoming events. We do have the community baby shower we're looking at holding in the Lincoln area this year. So we're contacting a couple of the churches out there. We have to move it around every year to the different towns that's in Benton County because it's only fair.
Right.
So I'm looking at vendors in the community, if there's any businesses or programs that people are involved with out in the community, and if they want to have a table set up at the baby shower, they're more than welcome to get a hold of me.
Okay, so like what kind of businesses?
Well, we have the Back to Basics for families. We have the insurance group just down the street from you guys. They wanted to set up a table, and they come every year and they provide like a basket for families to raffle off, like little blankets and bottles and things like that. So things for moms in need and stuff like that. So if anybody's wanting to get their name out there with prenatal moms or families that have ages 0 to 5 years of age, if they're wanting to get their business known out there, then they're more than welcome to have a vendor table at our baby shower.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when is that one coming up?
That is going to be at the end of April or May. We haven't nailed it down because we haven't nailed down our place yet. We're still calling the different churches over in the Lincoln area to see which one will be available to allow us to hold the baby shower.
Okay, fantastic.
The only other thing that I'd like to mention is our support for the fluoride treatment for the Warsaw area. I know that the public forum is coming up March the 9th, and I'm going to be there. I hope to see other people in the community.
Where's that going to be?
I believe at the City Hall.
At City Hall?
Yes.
All right. So like during one of the city meetings, or is
I
this
think
like a town hall kind of meeting about?
I think it's going to be like a town hall.
Okay, okay. Do you have dates for that?
Just March the 9th.
March 9th, all right. Is that during the day or in the evening?
I believe it's going to be in the evening.
In the evening. Okay, well, we'll get you more details as we get closer. You'll
Yeah,
have to come back on.
Katie Trails Community Health is the one that's holding that forum.
Okay. All right. Well, lots of information. Thank you so much.
Yes.
We're going to have Bonnie on more often because she's got all kinds of cool things that you do throughout the year.
Oh, yeah.
The Rock Walk will be coming up soon.
We're going to be promoting the Rock Walk, and anybody involved in wanting to paint rocks, we will have some rocks for them, or if they get their own rocks and want to paint them, we'll be definitely.
Hey, maybe we could get with like Creative Palette and Oops I Arted and say, hey, maybe you guys could have these rock painting classes.
Right.
We'll rope them in and help them out.
That's right.
All right. Well, thank you for the updates.
Yes.
We really appreciate it. Hey, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about being able to save a life. Pretty important.
Oh, yeah.
J&D Pharmacy Home Medical Supply is a locally owned and operated pharmacy. Our pharmacists and pharmacy technicians will provide you with the personal service you deserve. We are a full-service home medical equipment company and accept Medicare, Medicaid, and most commercial insurance. Stop by our pharmacy drive-up window, where we have 2 convenient lanes located in the rear of the building. We look forward to serving you now and in the future with all of your health needs. J&D Pharmacy Home Medical Supply. People helping people.
Welcome back to Benton County Enterprise TV. Being prepared for an emergency is something you should have in your toolbox. And today I got Jerry here, Saving Hearts CPR and First Aid.
Hi.
You're a busy fella.
Can be.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your company.
Well, we've been around for 8 years. I started out as a firefighter, been in fire service for about 20 years, and EMS for 7 years. And helping out at the fire department with CPRs, first aids, and everything got me hooked on it. And so I started teaching for American Heart Association in order to bring communities awareness of first aid and the importance of cardiac arrests, how to handle them if you're out in the country and the EMS is 10 minutes away. You know, the first 5 minutes of any incident is critical.
Yeah. So I was fortunate enough to go through one of your classes. It was for our mountain bike team. We have to have certain certifications for us to be certain levels of coaches. Very interesting. You know, it was very quick-paced class. You get a lot of information real fast, but it's retainable. How you do it, how you put the program together, is retainable.
And what I try to do is, in my classes, I give real life scenarios versus, hey, here's a video, let's watch it and just go on to the skills. I talk to my classroom or my people in the classroom about, hey, this is what I've experienced, this is what's happened in real life, and this is what you're going to feel if you just start doing a compression and your chest gets soft. You're going to freak out. It's okay. But that's just real life scenarios is what I incorporate into the American Heart Association's curriculum.
Yeah, you know, and just being a bystander around a large group of people, if you have this skill, you can really make a big difference. What was it on that the football game?
Yeah, DeMar Hamlin, I mean, is a prime example. The first 8 minutes of any incident is critical. If permanent brain damage can take effect within 4 minutes if your brain's not getting oxygen, and after that 4 minutes, death is right around the corner within 4 to 8 minutes. So to know, hey, somebody's down, are you okay? Check their responsiveness and start compressions, get help, call 911, get your people around you to help you. It's great. And it's a small investment to save the lives of the people that you care about.
Right, yeah, I highly suggest it. Other things that you do around here, that all this kind of falls in suit with a lot of the hats you wear around our community, really. But you got some really cool stuff that's happening. The other day we got to meet out at the mountain bike park. Had a little bit of a forest fire going out there.
The bicycle club was going so fast. And
Yeah. We got to slow Joe down. He's throwing sparks as he's running through the woods.
Absolutely.
But you do a lot of the behind the scenes at the fire department too.
Yeah, I'm actually the vice president of the Benevolence Fund, and February 10th we have a Guns and Hoses, our first annual Guns and Hoses chili cook-off coming up. That we're going to see who's got the better chili, the fire departments or the police departments in this area. And we're also going to be raffling off a Heritage 22 revolver donated by Sportsman Outfitters.
Nice, yeah, they're good people over there. Now on the chili cook-off, the chilies are made, or the chili pots are made from either law enforcement or from fire department.
Well, that's initially what we were hoping to do, but I understand a lot of the departments are busy and short-staffed, as many of them are across America. So what we've also done, just as of yesterday, we've opened it up to the businesses. And when if a business decides that, hey, we want to put a pot of chili in, it's going to be $50. All proceeds are going to the Firefighters Benevolence Fund. And as a business owner, if you decide you want to put in a pot of chili to compete, we're going to give you a little gun or a hoses sticker, so you can decide if you're going to root for the police or the fire.
So it's going to cost you $100 so you can put 2 pots in, so you're not picking sides. That's what I just heard. So the cost is $100 to get in and 2 pots of chili. So that's going to be pretty dang cool.
Yeah.
And where is that going to be held?
It's going to be right here at the fire station, 108 Main Street. And Coal Camp is sending someone down. The jail, the sheriff's department is sending someone from the jail. The Friends of Benton County are backing them. And
now I know they have some good cooks out at the Warsaw Lincoln ambulance crews.
well, I invited Nate, and I haven't heard from him. So.
All right, well, I'm gonna make some phone calls. We're gonna represent.
I reached out to some of the EMTs and paramedics as well. I was like, hey, get on Nate. Tell him that you guys want to come in and do this. And if they can't make it, we'll bring them some chili out there, because we understand. As coming from the city down here, I understand doing 12 hours and 24-hour shifts. Gas station food's not the best.
Right, totally. Yeah, there's some good cooks out there.
Yeah.
That's for sure. And now having the 3 different bases too.
Yes.
They keep very, very busy. It's a good crew out there. All right, so we have that coming up, but then also not too far down is the dodgeball tournament.
Yeah, the sheriff's department is having their Guns and Hoses dodgeball tournament March 25th, not 28th. And it's a Saturday, I believe it's at 10 a.m. I'd have to check my email again. So that's going to be interesting. Chief Freeman kind of said, hey, can you take the reins on this? So we're going to try and get us a team together.
Now, have you been watching the movie to prepare?
Absolutely.
Yes, you got it.
I had my wife throw knives at me so I can dodge wrenches.
Yeah. Tyler, were you good at dodgeball? You seem like you'd probably been pretty good at dodgeball.
It wasn't too bad, no.
Yeah, some of those videos of those guys twisting the ball. I would think that softball pitchers would be really good at dodgeball.
Sure,
Yeah. Oh God. All right. So classes for Saving Heart CPR go throughout the year.
Yes, we are. The way I have a office/training center right next door to City Hall. It's 217 C, number C on Main Street. But we're not a 9 to 5 business. My office is mobile. You just call me and say, hey, I've got 10 people that need CPR. We'll set that date and that time. And I'll invite in other people as long as that company's not okay with it or that group of people are all right with it. February 12th, I have one starting at 8 a.m. I understand it's Super Bowl, but that's why we're doing it early.
Right.
We'll be done before 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so you can still get home, get your chili and all your fixings for the Super Bowl and not miss a thing.
Yeah.
And on the same thing, if somebody starts choking during the Super Bowl, you'll know what to do.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen. But the odds are somewhere
Yeah,
it's going to happen.
absolutely.
So that's why it's so important.
I mean, Thanksgiving, I on our Facebook page, Saving Hearts CPR and First Aid, I try to throw out information. Thanksgiving, I threw out information on turkey fryer fires, people choking, and you know what to do. March is coming up, or spring's coming up. People are going to start coming back down fishing, and
Right.
are you going to know what to do if someone's in a drowning and you pull them out? Are you going to know how to start doing compressions, how deep you're supposed to go, how fast you're supposed to go? So it's a never-ending cycle of learning how to do things. And as an instructor, we have to stay on top of the up-to-date information as well. I can remember, I've been doing CPR for so long, not teaching, but doing CPR for so long. I can remember when it was a 5-to-1 ratio, and now it's 30-to-1 or 30-to-2, which means 30 compressions to 2 breaths.
Okay. I'm telling you, get it and make sure that you are able to help people around you. It's very, very important.
We also, in lieu of layman CPR first aid, we also provide basic life support for providers or health providers, EMTs, paramedics, doctors, dentists, and so on.
All right.
So we also offer that. And we are offering an emergency medical responder course through American Red Cross. That's a 50-hour class, and we have to have at least 10 people on that to fill that book.
Okay. All right. You can find them on Facebook, Saving Hearts CPR and First Aid. Get a hold of Jerry and get your group together, because it is important, and you actually feel really good when you're all done with the class.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for coming by. Don't forget about the gun show out at the American Legion Friday. Doors open at noon till 4. Right? Noon to 4? Yeah. Noon to 4. And then Saturday, 8 to 4. Lots of cool stuff going on out at the American Legion. Thanks for coming by. We'll see you next week.
This has been a BCE TV production. Thank you for watching.